Hi everybody, Dr. Loredana here. Welcome to my Life Mod Solutions page. I am excited to use this platform to teach you all the things that you should do and shouldn't do with your gut health, because I bet if you've experienced it, whether it be acid reflux, bloating, constipation, diarrhea, IBS symptoms, I probably had it and I've been through it, and I went through a lot of trial and error to figure this out, and I'm excited to now share with you all the tips and tricks of the trade. So I am a pharmacist. I have practiced in pharmacy for 12 and plus years now, and I thought that being in this industry that I was going to be the healthiest person ever. During this time, I decided to go back to school and I became a functional nutritional therapist and a holistic health coach, which I now have a practice helping patients feel better using natural methods. And I considered myself to be a really healthy person. I ate organic. I was eating seasonally. I ate the rainbow of vegetables every day. I prioritized movement. I was getting enough sleep. And I really surrounded myself with people who were doing the same things as me. But I started to notice that even in my industry and what I was doing, I noticed that 2019, my digestive system really started to take a turn for the worst. I was still dealing with that constipation, though it was a little bit better. I started to have some bloating that was really unpredictable. It would come up with certain foods and sometimes not with others. And so it became frustrating, especially being in the health industry. Why can't I fix this? So I started to become embarrassed by my own health issues of suffering from bloating. So during this time, it started around 2019. Then in 2020, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to a doctor. I'm gonna see what we can do about this. So I went to a doctor, and he put me on an antibiotic. During this time, I was also doing my own research, thinking that I knew what I was doing, and I put myself on an extremely broad spectrum herbal product. Well, after 2 weeks that the doctor had prescribed me for my antibiotic, and after 3 weeks of being on my herbal product, things took a huge turn for the worst. I didn't get better. I was actually worse. I would wake up with a flat stomach, and as soon as I would take a sip of water, my stomach would bloat and I would look like I was 9 months pregnant. Now, I wish I had pictures to show you, but at the time that this was happening to me, I was so embarrassed that I would take a picture and delete it. But I was shocked at how drastically my belly would change from just drinking water. So accompanied with this bloat, what I would notice is my mood would become really unstable. I would become irritable, agitated, depressed, just uncomfortable. I had anxiety. I had difficulty focusing. I had a short temper, difficulty sleeping. I just couldn't believe how quickly things had shifted. I was a mess and I wanted it to go away. I started to become paranoid about what I could eat. Should I eat that? Should I avoid this? So I started to really restrict my diet, and I started to avoid foods that I knew triggered me. Things that are supposed to be healthy for us. Avocado, broccoli, sweet potatoes, other vegetables, anything that contains tapioca starch, corn fiber, erythritol, which is a sugar alcohol. I was reading food labels like a nut, and I was avoiding a lot of foods. Then I started skipping meals. I said, you know what? I feel better when I don't eat, so I'm just not going to eat right now. And it would help me with my anxiety being out in public, going out to eat, and being in social situations. I just thought it was better not to eat. I continued to trial and error with more herbals than necessary, so I over-destroyed my bacteria in my GI tract. And ultimately, what I realized was all of these things actually made my gut health worse. I wasn't rebuilding my gut. I was tearing it down. So I became my own guinea pig, and it was a lot of trial and error and a lot of research. And I have now since corrected my bloating issues. And I'm so excited to really bring this stuff to you guys, because I want to let you know that if you've been struggling with digestive issues, know that you're not alone. This is more common than we'd like to think. And while the journey is intense, it has been humbling, and I can empathize with you and understand what you're going through, because I've been there and know that there is a way out, and I'm here to help you do that. So please check out my page. Share with me your journey, what's working, what's not. I'd love to support you along the way. So if you have any questions, please reach out.